Just a day after the government's legal advisor formed a team to advise President Kibaki on the decision by the ICC pre-trial chamber,
we are behaving as if the Kenya government is on trial.
grumblings in the Grand Coalition over the open mandate given to them is emerging. Grand Coalition partner ODM smells a rat at the manner in which the ad hoc team was formed, reflecting earlier battles within the coalition over how to handle the threat of the two government officials facing ICC trials. ODM accuses the Attorney General of running the whole ICC show by himself, saying Professor Muigai and by extension the President never consulted the Prime Minister's wing of the government when coming up with the names of the 10 people who will advise the President.
This decision was made without any consultations within the coalition government.
They argue the mandate of the team is not clear, since there exist two other committees advising the government on ICC-related matters. Professor George Saitoti heads a cabinet committee on ICC, and there's a Grand Coalition Management Committee with members drawn from both PNU and ODM.
The only non-lawyer in that committee, who is the convener, is Honorable Saitoti. But the rest of the team on the PNU side consists of Honorable Mutula Kilonzo, and we have every reason to believe that Honorable Mutula Kilonzo was not involved or consulted.
Githu put together a 10-member team Tuesday as the PNU wing of the government declared they will stand by the Deputy Prime Minister and the Head of Civil Service amidst calls from the ODM for them to vacate office following Monday's ICC decision. Last year, differences between ODM and PNU over the ICC played out on several occasions, including a row over a series of diplomatic visits to various African Union states, as well as the United Nations, in attempts to stop the ICC hearings. Apart from the failed shuttle diplomacy, PNU and ODM were also at odds over government's plans to file admissibility challenge to the cases at the ICC. There are also disputes over plans to reform the judiciary, notably when Raila rejected Kibaki's appointees for constitutional offices of the Chief Justice, Director of Public Prosecution, and that of the Attorney General.
It can only be a decision of the coalition government after there is due consultations, either at the level of the principals or at the level of the ministers.
They now want an urgent meeting to be convened between the two sides of the coalition, ICC being the agenda. Aaron Ochieng, KTN, Nairobi.